If you were a kid in the 90s, you probably thought Duke Nukem was one of the coolest and most badass dudes in the world. Some of us never really matured past that point, so to see Duke Nukem back in HD glory on the PS4 is a true treat for those of us who grew up with the Duke. So is Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour worth checking out to see what Duke Nukem has been up to since the disaster known as Duke Nukem Forever, or should the Duke just stay in the past? Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour features a ton of levels, 41 to be exact. The game features 33 original levels from the original Duke Nukem 3D Atomic Pack, but also has 8 brand new levels designed just for this game. These levels were actually created by the original team who developed the original game as well.
My kind of party. Wish I had time. You wanna dance? You wanna dance?
You wouldn't shoot a lady, would ya?
What's more is that John St. John, the voice of Duke, is brought back, re-recording his lines and even adding some new one-liners just for this game, which is awesome. Besides the slightly better color palette in the levels, these new levels are a great throwback to the original style of Duke Nukem in terms of tone, content, and definitely style. Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour retains the original art style of the '96 release, with the original source code being used, but adding 3D, high-resolution textures, and 3D features to bring in a more modern feel. For the most part, it looks pretty damn good and clean, but some low-res textures do stick out like an eyesore at times. Also, all of the character models are still in 2D, which is fine for me, but some gamers might not understand the appeal of that graphical style that mid-90s first-person shooters had. Duke Nukem plays really solid on the PS4 version, with smooth and fast movement and responsive controls. My one gripe was that the default aim sensitivity felt a bit too fast, but that's just personal preference, and of course can be changed. The controls are fully customizable, which is a nice touch. The game also has a unique feature where at any time you can rewind when you die. So for instance, you die at a certain point and you want to rewind, 30 seconds back in time, you can do that, thus putting you in control of your destiny. It's a nice feature that can be turned off, but it comes in handy for some of the longer levels. One area of Duke Nukem that just makes it great is the high testosterone, non-politically correct content, and thankfully all of that is retained in this version of the game. Strippers? Check.
Shake it, baby.
Dick jokes? Check.
Don't have time to play with myself.
Violence? Oh, you bet your ass there's violence. These are the real stars of the show, and to an idiot like me, it's still funny today as it was 20 years ago. But I will grow up one day, Ma, I swear. After you're done visiting the single-player campaign, Duke Nukem does throw in a simple online deathmatch, co-op, and a bot mode as well for additional fun after you play the main game. While I wasn't able to test out the online deathmatch or the co-op features because nobody was playing, I did try out the bot mode, and it was pretty fun, albeit a bit mindless. You're basically just a bunch of dukes running around trying to kill each other, but there was some fun to be had in it. All in all, Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour is a great package for people that really love Duke. It pays homage to one of the most unique and interesting characters of the 90s, and is a solid recommendation in my opinion. Hail to the king, baby!